Hi everyone. Let's see, where are we? So I guess today's Tuesday, so it's been a little over a week since we've been back from the epic adventures. And work is a little slow going since little one is still home, but I do have some news. So last week I talked about how I was going to be starting my new Glam Girls series that was set in LA with these incredible women who have like the fun, interesting jobs that we all go, oh my God, you're a fashion stylist? How do you get into that? And the men that they meet and fall in love with. But little did I know that my muse had other plans for me. So some of you know that I've been talking about doing a larger series, sort of in the vein of the multiple siblings thing, but with a twist. Where my main characters are all foster kids in essence, for the most part, and how that that kind of skews their viewpoint and changes how they look at life and love and all that good stuff. So my muse decided, as I was merrily tapping away on Walk of Fame, that no, I wasn't supposed to write Walk of Fame. I was in fact supposed to write the first in the Donovan series. That's what I'm calling it for now. No working title yet, but I had to get something out for it. So I started writing it. And for those of you who write, you'll know that there's a difference between when your muse is on and when that crazy chick is taking a vacation. So she's on. She's all over Bryce Donovan or Bryce Williams and Delilah Donovan. She's all about them, and their chemistry is hot, and it feels good. There's no other way I can describe it except like your body's humming, kind of like when you fall in love for the first time. So I've started just putting some words down and a quick outline and thrown together for them, as I wasn't intending to write them until later in, or rather early 2014. I had not intended to start the series now. I wanted to flesh out the other characters some more, etc., but my muse had other plans. So, for once, I'm going to listen to her, which is unusual because normally I just, quickly jot down some notes and then go back to the story that I'm working on. But I figured that I was not too far down on Walk of Fame, so I could change paths. Walk of Fame is still going to get written, just not immediately because the Donovans are getting their start. So that's just the way that it goes. In other news, I will also be on a panel of women who rock it in their careers at none other than my old workplace, which I think is awesome. The Active Network, where I used to work, is having this panel of these incredible women who are, taking their careers into their own hands and completely changing how, they look at how they want to work and what that means for their futures. And apparently they wanted some, crazy startup writer who they think is rocking it. I'm still not quite sure how this all happened or how I was even asked to be part of it. But I am super excited. So all of you Activites who are still there and would love to come say hi, please do come. It's on Thursday the 22nd from 4:30 to 6:30. There's going to be a full panel, so it's not just me, thank God, because I don't think I could think of what to say for a full 2 hours. But it'll be, I think it'll be a great opportunity to talk to a bunch of outstanding women who are really doing well in their careers, but who also have said, I want to do it on my own terms, and how they're making that happen. So I think that'll be really, really cool. So, random, but yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I worked at Active for 5.5 years, which, at the time I loved most of my time there, and so I think it's awesome that I've been asked to go back. I also think it's just ironic that I ran out of there, after the company went public with my hair on fire. And now they're like, come on back. We welcome you with open arms. So I think that's very, very cool, and I'm excited about it. In other news, I know some of you are wondering, how's Kidlick doing and how come you never see her? Well, I don't want to put her all out like that, you know. I'll put up some photos and stuff. But she's great. She's great. She's happy to be back. But, you know, she is asking about her old teacher, who she'll see, but who she will not be in class with this coming year. So I've been, you know, trying to tell her that, you know, you're not going to see Miss Isabel every day like you used to, but you can still go and visit her if you like. And so I don't know how that's going to go. But I want to hear from other parents, like, how do you guys deal with that? And how do you deal if you don't like your kid's new teacher? Because there are two teachers for the next grade up or the next level up or whatever you want to call it. Because, I mean, God knows they're three. But one of them is, like, super, like, she's just really warm and, like, really engaging with parents. And then the other one, she's really great with the kids. You see her and she's talking to the kids and singing little songs to them and dancing, but when she sees the parents, she's like, So part of me is like, well, maybe she's just French. But yeah, no, I think she's just mean. So I'm concerned. I'm like, you know, like how you like sit there, like when you have someone you don't want to call, but you have to call them and you pray that they don't answer the phone. That's totally what I'm doing right now. I'm like, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. But it might be. So fingers crossed it's not, and maybe y'all can cross your fingers too, and maybe that'll help. But like, I want to know how parents deal with that, because she misses her old teacher from last year, and she was outstanding, and she's at the school, but you know, how do I explain to her that her new teacher will be just as awesome, even when I don't believe it? So dealing with that. Other news on the book front. London Bound edits are moving, and it's not, you know, anyone who writes will tell you, like, sometimes when you're in it and in the trenches, you can't see the forest for all the trees in front of you. But so before I left, I was, you know, the book was written, and everyone knows I hate edits. I mean, I make no bones about it, but I really hate edits. And so when you hate edits on a book that you're unsure about because it's a new genre and you're kind of confused on what you're doing, and it's one of those things that you're like, oh, this thing sucks. It's the most awful thing I've ever written, and I can't believe that anyone would pay me to be a writer. You know, a little perspective goes a long way. So I'm obviously going through the edits, and it's not bad. There's some things that are overblown, so I'll cut those and tone them down so that the lovely Claire Ashgrove will not shoot me when she gets my edits and say, what were you doing? But it's not bad. I really like the characters, and I think they're fun and entertaining, so I'm really excited about it. But like I said, I promised I'd be doing these vlogs more often, so I'd love to hear from you guys on what you think and how you're enjoying them. And since this is on YouTube, don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe to the channel, so I can build up a larger readership, maybe do these things more often. But yeah, otherwise, you know, things are going well. The life of a writer is not that entertaining. For example, this morning, luckily I woke up and some of my friends from Siaki School were like, hey, are you back? Let's take these kids out somewhere. So we ended up with an impromptu trip to the beach, which was great. Siaki ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. And now she's passed out cold. So I'll get some good work hours in. But that's pretty much it. So now it's time to buckle down, and the plan for today is to do another 5 pages of edits on London Bound and do another 500 words of the Donovan book as she goes to school, not next week, but the week after. Though that word count will go up to more the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 range you guys are used to from me. But just to let you guys know what that is. And I think I might also do a word tracker on my website so that you guys can all see how books get made and kind of what the process is for, you know, where things are and like what's next step in the process and that kind of thing. I think that might be a little bit fun. At least I would think it was fun, since I'm sort of nerdy and hyper organized like that. But that's it for now. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. Nana@nanamaloneromance.com, or you can Facebook me at facebook.com/NanaMaloneWriter. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.